And I get shown a message about shape previews that I already know, but it's nice to have these, just so you don't have to guess what is on the belt. And now I want to know what I need to do and what I don't need to do. I apparently don't need to combine these anymore. This is the pyramid with the 4 squares. Could already do the stacking speed. Not sure what the bend stacker is for. Okay, it just outputs to the side. I don't know in which situation I would be able to make use of that properly. Now I can unlock blueprints, apparently. I can mark things and copy them. Good to know. So now apparently I need to do the blueprints. Maybe if I want to. And soon I can do space platforms. Everything with space. Or I guess shape and space have similar looks in that they have 3 different or 3 same letters in the same positions. So I almost thought it was space minor, but it's only space platform and space belt and space belt tunnel probably. And I can do foundations then. And I am limited in how many platforms I have with this milestone. Maybe after that I get a different milestone where I have a higher limit. Anyway, what do I need to do? I guess these shapes. They look a bit fancy. And I guess they want to show me here that these time thingies, they almost look a bit like these hourglasses. Even though one of the hourglasses that I have takes only 3 minutes. Yeah, anyway, I need to combine these hourglasses with these shapes. And first I need to probably get both of them as milestones. And I see now that this always builds on top of each other, literally, by first having me do this and then cutting and then combining and cutting and combining in different ways. I guess it all somehow makes sense. But I still would like to do this. Just because I have these shapes already available and I have them pinned. And I might even do this. I should have the stacked circles somewhere. And then I might do the missing part things eventually. I guess this is for recycling. I wonder whether I could change the difficulty eventually, or if I need to start a new game. Just want to check if there's an option to increase the difficulty. So there is this camera snapping at 30 degrees. Okay, yes, I know. But don't get in my face with that. I would like to be able to remove all these tutorial windows if I have no use for them. I guess this is a good shape to copy, generally. But that was not what I wanted to do right now. And also I just did that, so... Can you please get out of my face? Do I need to paste it? I guess in the mini tutorial it didn't tell me to paste it actually, so that would have been helpful to know when this little introduction is over. So there I have circles. I wonder why this is so slow. I guess I might theoretically put more of them in. Okay, let's just use the blueprint maybe. But this didn't connect. And now many things didn't connect. For some reason this is now disconnected. This is weird. Need to rotate. So I hope that this will increase the throughput, but I also don't need that many more. Anyway, I actually wanted to remove this. And I guess what I want to do with these shapes is cut them in half and combine them with half circles. And I could use the next tier of cutter. Let me just check. I want to unlock the... Okay, I did unlock the cutter. I wonder how to access it. With tab. Okay. So this basically allows me to separate two halves. I can remove all of this. And I can unlock the other direction of rotation. That will help making all of these items the same. So this is 6. Or it has 15 divided by m times 2. Whatever that means. Anyway, I wanted to rotate some of these. And then I will rotate the other way around with the other ones. And then I don't really know how many I can combine on one belt. Maybe I need to combine them on 2 belts, rather. And now it disconnected that. Can I somehow... I wish there was a way to just remove a connection without actually removing the belt. Okay, let's go to circles. I will just try to take some circles away. I just don't know where exactly I may do so. I expect all of this to be useless now. Not sure if there are any tasks that have related shapes where I might still make use of them somehow. There are these combined circles and square edges. This might actually be useful for that. So maybe I shouldn't remove them outright, but still keep them. And maybe just remove this instead for now. And deal with that later, or do something with that later. Now I want to send over these circles, or at least some of them. And I will rotate or cut. Shift F. Okay. I guess not all buildings have Shift F, but at least blueprints can have many kinds of rotations. Anyway, I will just try to combine these. Okay, if I just press C on a building, I can get it into my hands. And this is the lower side. Let's just not do that, I guess. I want the upper side. Always the upper side. And then I need to combine those. I did copy some kind of blueprint. Guess I can do that again. It It is difficult to start in the right position with the blueprints. I guess it depends on the perspective. Building count. I don't know if there would be a cost attached to that if I were in the cost mode. I guess it doesn't matter which is top and which is bottom. And now these shapes can go into the vortex. And then I could maybe start on the milestone. Ruku. There are still a lot of circles not being utilized at all. And I guess all of these squares are also not utilized, so I may just destroy all of this just to make use of them again. Yeah, I want to also use these circles right away, or in a moment. Need to look at this milestone completely. I don't know, I have to go there. So I need to make all of these 4 shapes. And only then can I get space platforms, and that will give me a lot more space, literally. Because right now I'm limited to this one area. And there you can already see colored parts. And I guess the resources I can mine there are already sort of colored. And it will then be interesting to find the correctly or the best fitting colors and shapes already. And they made it so that colors are a liquid in this game. And then you basically have pipes that mine the colors or deal with the colors. I have an idea, just not sure whether it will work the way I intend. Since this is sort of a mirrored part or a rotated part, I might just try to build the same build for both of these parts. I'll show you in a moment. So I will basically create something like this. I have these already, but I guess I will rebuild that just to make sure I do it efficiently and with the best ratios that I can currently muster. This will be 3. I don't know if I need 3, I guess. I guess this is directional, but I don't know how this cuts exactly. I just want to try out what happens if I rotate them both in the same way and then do I need to... I guess I need to split this off again if I don't want to waste parts. Yeah, I'm not sure how to make proper use of this right now. Or maybe I need 2 dimensions. Let's just build one cutter this way. Another cutter above this, the other way. Press I to clear all shapes and fluids of a selection. Interesting. Why are you telling me this now? Sometimes it's a bit annoying to get random information thrown right into your brain while you are working on other things. So now I have 4 different parts coming out of there. And it somehow would be cool to combine them right away. Let's just use a stacker. And this is what I want. And then I will rotate one of them so they are basically the same part. Okay, now I have these opposite diagonal things. And basically I could copy the whole thing right now, I just don't know if I need to. I will just copy, maybe yes, I need to copy this for the other, for the circles. And what did I just not do? I didn't copy that properly. I need to press Ctrl C, not just C. So let's hope this actually works, and it already shows the correct circle creatures. Just that I might want to do the rotation in a different spot. Because I need to combine them in a way so they are not on top of each other but next to each other. Okay, where can I build the stacker? Maybe right there. 6. This is 6. Combine all of them and put all of them in here. And this is the part we need. And then I could think about increasing the production. Yes, I could just copy that whole thing and paste and paste. And I hope that the same stuff comes out of all of these. Otherwise I might get problems. And now I basically want to copy this as well, because this is slightly different. I need to copy this rather than just using the other blueprint. And now I could work on the next one already, where please show me. Yeah, there are 2 half circles stacked on top of each other. And that will give me 6 flasks or research points. I don't know if the stacker, the swapper, is useful for anything. I guess I might just unlock trash soon. Not sure. Not really sure if I want labels. Yeah, let's just do some trash. I don't really need it right away, but maybe later. It might come in handy. This is half of these parts, I guess. But I need to cut them in the correct place to make these. And also, this is also part of them. If I were to cut off the upper half of these. It's nice how fast this ticks up. Anyway, I need to work on something. Yeah, this needs to be combined circles rather than just single circles. I might just copy that whole thing. And maybe this will give me more throughput. And this is complaining because it doesn't want those anymore. I guess this is true for multiple things. These are the squares. O to expand a selection to all connected structures. Okay, yes. So if I... Please shut up. So if I just press O, then all that is connected will be marked. But maybe I don't want to do that right now. I would rather just try to combine these items. And I need to send the product there. I guess this isn't connected to the first one, but the first one can be removed. And I need to go to the lower layer. And then I go in here. And then I have outputs, and the outputs will just go that way. Hello, pseudo-algorithmic. Thank you for not turning off the light. Yeah, I'm producing a bunch of Roombas. And also, at some point I was producing those, I thought. Or I am still producing those. Hourglasses, maybe. Which might fall over because they are rounded at the bottom and top. I need to find where I was producing them. This is already getting messy. So I basically have the same production line for the hourglasses as well as these, I don't know, square hourglasses. I don't know what they could be compared to. And now I need to send the same stuff into the vortex as well, and I will just copy the whole thing and mirror it. Yeah, they might be cookie patterns. I don't know what kind of cookie. Can I see what goes in there? Yes, so there are these hourglasses which are requested. I wouldn't eat sand. Sand is not recommended. Maybe I need to send more of these. I need to send more of these. I mean. Need 460 in total. And I guess when I do this, I might double the amount that is coming through, because this is already full and not doing much, because there wasn't enough of these parts. Those ones aren't needed anymore, but I think they might be needed later. Let's just look at the milestones. So what is this actually? I guess it's a full square, then the thing that I just produced, and then these hourglass pieces. I guess these ones are not necessary anymore, so I need to set up the next stage. I think I would remove this for now because I don't really need this anymore. And I could rebuild this a bit more efficiently. I guess I could do that as well soon. Guess I have decision paralysis. Because there are so many ways I could produce these things. I didn't know I still needed to upgrade this. Don't know why that wasn't upgraded with 2 research points yet. So later there are also trains. And there are some things that I can't yet do. Now it tells me what these signs are for. So Red Cross not required anymore. Yeah, this is a sinkhole for my time. So the blueprint shape is required in certain difficulty modes only to make more blueprints, otherwise I couldn't blueprint anything. But I didn't choose that difficulty. Lock, correct but future goal. Green is good. Or maybe no, I'm reading this in the wrong direction. Green is good. Red, no. Gray, I delivered enough. I wonder what the difference is between you delivered enough and not required anymore. Yeah, maybe you can just watch. Still need to remember what I actually need to do now. I guess I need to stack. Yeah, now your phone doesn't break from streaming or overheat. So this task is done. 6 more research points. I guess the first 3 rows are done completely. Not sure if I want any of the upgrades right now. Maybe the swapper would be nice to have. Yeah, we will have nuclear fusion soon in Factorio, that's nice. And you don't even need a smartphone for that. So I will take from here, I will cut this, because I don't need to send them anymore. And I will go up. and down again. And I guess these are the required shapes. Now I just need to wait for all of this to arrive. And I wonder if I might need to take more out of there somehow. The music is weird. Don't really remember it from listening to the soundtrack earlier. Copy. Paste. Okay, now I will try to take the other half, so I will send half of them the other way around. I will go up here, I will go below. And then up again. Still need to learn the controls of this game. Maybe I don't need to send that many, but I want to prepare to be able to send so many if I can. And now for some reason the belt isn't so full anymore. I guess it has reasons. I could already set up combining these ones. Yeah, I need to send these combined with those. So maybe right now I will also send this to this side. Build a bunch of stackers in a row. The amount is still 6 buildings per full belt. It's nice to have this kind of information in the game. I need to check which thing is required in the milestones, so I need to have the quarter circles not on top of the other circles, but on top of the squares. So I would need to rotate those. I want to also... I guess I can't yet tag this, so it's on the side. I would need to wait for those to arrive. I'll just send them now and see what happens. How do I remove this? If I have marked all of it, I don't know. This doesn't show anything. Good to know. Let's just look at the milestones. Yes, this already ticks up. So I'm working on multiple milestones at once. I might now just work on some other tasks here. For instance, cutting these parts. And these are the parts I mean. I wonder if this is a bottleneck. I guess it is, so I need to send more of all of these parts here and probably make a copy of this design. And I will move it slightly. And now I will try to send some of these things over. I will just make a copy of all of this. And I will just send in these squares. So this will be more of these parts. And I would just need to cut them somehow. And for saving some space, I will send this through here and remove this. Now I want to do something with these things. I guess just cutting them in half, but I need to cut the correct direction. Need to look at the tasks. So, I guess there would be a difference if I do it wrong. Square in the bottom right, circle above. So I think this would be the wrong kind of circle. I will just rotate all of these. before they come in. And then I might just rotate them again, each in a different direction. And then part of this will go that way, part of this will go that way. And they will just get sent away. I don't know which shape has been produced. I guess the one that I already sent is now officially in the milestone. I guess the prerequisite to this was just finished. I haven't even paid attention to that anymore because that was already being done. And now I want to use these. And I might just as well take this away. And send this the other way around. I guess this gets split by now. And now I need to look at the tasks again. So I need to use this part. But I also need to put another square quarter on one side. I basically want to cut these. And then I will see where they land. I guess they would need to be in the top right. And I could easily rotate all of them to be there. Now I want to use 6 stackers again. I hope this is correct. This looks a bit like a child wagon. Child carriage without wheels. Okay, I need to send this away, I guess. Is it called a pram? Good to know. So now I just need to find a way out of here again. In Ireland, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe Ireland knows best. I guess I will do a bit of spaghetti. I like spaghetti sometimes. And now this will go down. And soon I will have more space available with space platforms. And then I can actually build somewhere else rather than on this little platform. Yeah, we could make that. That would be quite easy. So this is the first space platform that I basically start on, and this is also where the hub is, so I guess later I will remove all of these factories because they will be in the way of the transport infrastructure. I wonder whether you will still have to buy bread. I can get lasered into my eyes by this vortex. There is something interesting going on in the background. Weird shapes flying around. This looks a bit like the Sims diamond. It's nice to do the shopping planning in the stream. But yeah, later I can mine a lot of stuff everywhere. And this all has coordinates. 1A, 1 minus B? Really? There's B. I guess there's no minus A. Or am I just confused? There's minus C. There is 0. Anyway, I was just looking away because now I only need to wait for certain things to arrive. I might of course increase the production, but that is boring. I don't need to send these anymore. So let's pretend I stop this. Also, this will increase the throughput of these ones because I don't just throw them into the abyss. So let's just mark this, click O, and then I can destroy with X. I want to learn the hotkeys because moving my mouse is tedious. Also, moving my mouth is tedious, but I guess I'm still doing it in the stream. So the pram is done. Now I can unlock this, and now I still need the pram or the I don't know what this is. This might be like a beach seat. Not sure what they are called. Where you can sit at the beach without getting wind from the back. Or getting seen, I don't know what they are used for. And a circle on top, basically. Full circle. Now I need to stop doing this, probably. I don't think that is necessary for anything else. I will just remove this now. I could again mark the whole thing and press X. I don't want to mark that whole thing and delete it. Just this part. Now I need a circle. A source of circles. I guess I could get circles from here. There's just not enough space to get them through, I would say. I have a little idea to make this a little bit more manageable. Possibly. I guess this works still.